I really need to get some water. Hold on. If I'm not back, then just start without me.
I will.
I gotta go and pump some water.
Yes, Lindsay, can you just pull up the polls? Because I don't have them on my thing. Oh, I have to actually click the button, enable polls. Just kidding. Now I have them. Oh, wait, but these are old ones. Why are these so old? I have the polls are old. Oh.
All right. It's time to educate these people. Teach them a thing or two about the skin and some cell biology and
about some retinol and putting some vitamin C up in those cell receptors.
I peeled so hard today I can see my brain.
You know what? I can't wait for Friday night and football and a retinol peel. That's what I'm looking for. Wait, we're starting in 20 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to crack up. Serious doctor.
We're going live in 3 seconds. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
We are so excited to get started tonight. We love that you guys have all been tuning in so much, and we're going to offer these master classes now consistently every Wednesday and every Saturday. Tonight, we're getting glowing. So here is the man, Dr. Dennis Gross.
Yeah, we were cracking up before we started this live broadcast, and we're going to try to be serious now. But I don't think we're going to be that serious.
No, we were having some funny moments.
It's so weird. I don't know. Is it a full moon? Maybe a full moon tonight.
Is it? Okay.
It was almost full last night. Can someone tell us if it's a full moon out there? Like Angela, hello from DC. Is it a full moon? Shelly.
Okay.
Ruth, someone tell us.
Oh, yes. Michelle told us it is a full moon.
That's it. I swear. I think that's what we were like. This is so. It's the full moon thing.
That's why we're goofy.
It is a full moon.
Yes.
Annie said it's a full moon. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Super moon. Wendy said it's a super moon. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I am feeling like, all right, let's see how this goes. You know, we're gonna talk a lot of science. You know how we do this. We talk about this is a master class. We take your problems and your concerns, and then we're going to teach to them. Tell you a little more science, which is everyone loves to know more about their concern. Yeah. She puts her bunny ears on.
Yes.
And then we're going to help target the problems. Seriously. Flower moon.
Ava is saying like glowing.
I'm wearing a glow pad, Ava. I am, because you know why? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was just feeling like, oh my God, I'm in another day inside, more rain. I looked in the mirror. I looked like, you know what? And I put on a glow pad and I felt better. And it also gave me this vitamin D topically, which is what I'm really loving. Anyway, hey, from Florida, Minnesota, I've been there. And Denver, Colorado.
Denver, you haven't been to Denver yet. We've been trying to get you to go to an event in Denver.
But in my life, I have been to Denver.
Oh,
I landed in that airport, that really flat thing with the mountains along. I said, is this Denver? And they said, yes. And I said, I had a hunch.
All right. Well, you guys.
Meteor showers. Michelle's telling us. Okay. So.
All right. So we're gonna get started. Oh my goodness. All right. We love you guys. Hello to
Chicago and Lexington, Kentucky. This is Indiana. Woo! Oh my God. This is so fun. New York, Boston, Tucson. Hello. Sydney, Australia, Ottawa, Toronto.
Yes. New York,
Seattle, Lake Tahoe. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a nurse. Hey, all our first responders.
Hello from South America. Yeah, we did a an Instagram with a first responder, Dr. Pam Schultz. I think it's going to be on our YouTube channel soon. She takes care, and this is your good friend, Renee. She was talking about like pregnant women who had corona while during pregnancy. And that was incredible stuff, man. But not one child in her experience had it when they were born. So it didn't get to the bloodstream or the placenta and stuff. Fort Myers nurse. Hi, Mickey. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all for joining. All right, guys, we're going to pop right in.
Okay.
So tonight we really want to deep dive into peels. We want to deep dive into retinol and vitamin C. We've been seeing that you guys have had a lot of questions about ingredients and understanding more about how they work for your skin. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my makeup. I'm going to use tonight our all-in-one cleanser, which is amazing. It's a creamy cleanser that I don't need to use water for. And it just takes everything off. It's super quick. It also has the toner in it. So if anyone is concerned about cleansing, Dr. Gross, can you talk a little bit about toners?
Sure. I'm going to talk toners. Good. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think that, if we're going to get great results, then our skin has to be in balance. And I'm sure you've heard me talk about this. And newcomers, let me tell you what I mean by that. The skin has its own like physiology, and it wants to be hydrated. It does not want dryness. It does not want redness. All of those things are all about being out of balance. The cleansing, I think the simpler the better, and multitasking is the key. So it's got a toner built in. Yes, you can use one if you want, but you don't need to. Deep cleaning, makeup removing, including eyes, all in one step. Cleaning, setting you up for treatment. That's the way it goes, and not making you too dry that your treatments are compromised or you can't use things that can help you. That'd be a shame.
Okay, so now that you saw all the makeup come off, yes, and you guys, I'm using it without water, but I want you to know that you can use this cleanser with or without water. I'm just using it without because I'm not by a sink. But we also have an alpha beta pore perfecting cleanser. That's a foaming cleanser, and that's one that really foams up the more water that you use.
Right. And if you have large pores and you have acneic skin or oily skin, that's the one to go. Yes, fragrance free.
Yes, they're all fragrance free. Okay, so now we are going into what you are most famously known for, Dr. Gross, and that is our peels.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing some polls tonight. Hang on one second. I want to see if I can find. Okay, I'm asking a poll right now. Should alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids be used together? I'm interested to see what people think or if they know what either of them are. Okay,
right.
So right now, Dennis, we're looking at about 80% saying yes, use them together. About 10% saying no. Oh,
okay.
Very.
So, okay. The answer is yes, and it's a good idea. Okay. Alpha and beta hydroxy acids are quite different. And the idea is to use a blend of both. And that's what makes the alpha beta peel really effective and also non-irritating. So you can use it even if you have sensitive skin, because it does its job without throwing your skin off balance, without making it too dry. Okay. So she's going to talk about the different types, and I'm going to come back and talk about the different acids.
Okay. So people are asking, how often do you use the peels? Every single day. Every single day. This is gross, you guys, but your skin develops a layer of dead skin cells every 24 hours. So these peels are all designed to help with hyperpigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles, pores, breakouts. But like Dennis said, you want to pick them based on your skin type.
Right.
If you are pregnant.
Right. Or you have dry, sensitive skin, this is your peel, okay? This is the ultra gentle, and yes, this is the great news. Even people with sensitive skin can get the benefits of doing a peel, okay? So that was a big problem, and we got something for you. And now this is a huge success because people are loving how great their skin looks, and it does not irritate. Okay. So then after that, we have the one that is, it's called the universal. This is the one that if your skin is not dry, if it's not sensitive, if it's not too oily, this is the guy that's in between, okay? The concentrations of the acid does matter, and also the pH does matter, okay? And this is just the intermediate strength, okay? And for those who are acneic, who have really large pores, who your skin is already accustomed to doing peels, this is the extra strength peel. Don't let the word scare you, okay? This is probably the most popular version of all the alpha beta peels that we have. And yet at the same time, if that's your skin type, you get great results, okay? We're gonna start to peel. And
so I'm actually tonight, I'm going to do a different peel, but before I do the peel, I'm going to do tonight, I want to talk about a couple of things. I just ran a poll, Dennis, and I asked them if you should peel during the summer. And 95% said yes. So can you talk about why it's okay to peel even when it's summer months?
Because it's not going to overstrip your skin. It's not going to cause redness. You're going to, and just listen, you're wearing a sunscreen, you should, and you're not going to be a crazy sunbather. Just take the routine precautions and your skin will be fine. If you want to be careful and you want to feel more comfortable, do the peel at night. You can do that. And you know that's fine, but it's not going to throw your skin off balance. Just wear a sunscreen or just do it at night, okay? But you're going to find that you're not, as you continue to do this on a daily basis, it's not going to make you red and raw and cause your skin to be more sensitive to the sun. Just follow the routine precautions, okay?
Okay, so another thing that I actually just asked them all is because we have multiple different acids in each of these peels, you guys. So the Ultra Gentle has 3, the Universal has 5, and the Extra Strength has 7.
Right.
So one thing that I want you guys to know about is like, this isn't just about getting great results with your skin. It's about keeping your skin healthy. So a lot of these amazing ingredients that are in step 1 are derived from nature. So I actually just ran a poll, Dennis, and I asked them in nature, where does glycolic acid come from?
Right.
And I'm pleased to say that 71% got it correct.
Wow.
Sugar cane.
It does come from sugar. And so just in brief, I want you to know about acids. First of all, did you know that the skin itself is acidic, right? So acidic means that it's got a pH less than 7, okay? 7 is water. The skin way back when was acidic because it was a way to kill bacteria. It's a way to kill viruses. So it's a natural defense. Now, if you take that fact and you couple it with something else, which is the skin sees acid as its normal environment. So the alpha beta peel each of them is a blend of alpha hydroxy acids, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna just apply it, and you're going to wait 2 minutes, and then you're going to apply something that's going to neutralize it. I do not like applying acids and leaving them on. I agree with that concern that people have. But if you target the acids and 2 minutes later shut them off, you get the best of both worlds. You get the acids to remove that top layer of dead skin, of dull skin, of your oldest layer. Nature's playing a trick on us, okay? Our oldest layer of skin is living on top, and right below it is your youngest, freshest, most healthy-looking skin cells. You want to reveal that every day, and that's what you're doing. And that's why it's a 24-hour cycle. It's a micro peel, okay? You're keeping up with the growth of that dead layer. The second step shuts it off, soothes the skin with all those ingredients it has in it, and over 20 powerful anti-aging ingredients feeds those young cells sitting on top, yearning for nutrition. And that's why it's such a healthy thing to do.
Okay, so a couple things I want to go over is certain people are asking which acids are in each peel. So the first one I want to talk about is Ultra Gentle that has mandelic, lactic, and willow bark. So Dennis, I always tell people how this is amazing for anyone with red skin, dry skin, because it rehydrates, calms the redness.
Right. And the key thing is, believe it or not, there are acids that actually can moisturize the skin. That's one of the things that the ultra gentle peel does. Lactic acid, for example, is an acid, yes, but it also has the ability to make the skin develop more of something called ceramide, right?
Mhm.
If you looked at a label, ceramides are an moisturizing ingredient made by your skin itself, made by the moisture barrier, okay? So this is an example of an acid that not only gently causes detachment of that dead layer of skin cells, but it also stays there and helps promote an ingredient that the skin has in itself to seal in moisture. So the word acid, sometimes people really get scared of that.
Yeah.
And that's something that shouldn't scare you. Lactic acid comes from milk. Citric acid, we use it in the peel, comes from citrus fruits, oranges, okay? And in nature, there's vitamin C. What is vitamin C? Ascorbic acid. What is the ingredient that plumps the skin? Hyaluronic acid, made by the skin. So the skin makes a lot of acids. And so it's not a word that should scare anybody, and you got to just use it the right way, which is why the key thing is the alpha beta peel is 2 steps because it uses acids. But we don't let them stay on your skin 2 minutes and they're gone.
So I'm just going to list the acids for you guys so that you know. The universal has lactic, malic, citric, salicylic, and glycolic. Okay, all at low doses to tackle those different concerns. And the extra strength has 7. So you're looking at glycolic, salicylic, mandelic, lactic, willow bark, malic, and citric. Right.
Right.
Okay.
And Lauren, yes, you can if you have a whey allergy and you have some issues with dairy. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
But so I want to just touch on one thing because in this masterclass, we're going to talk a little bit more about the science of ingredients. It's the combination of acids, at each of them at lower concentrations. I do not believe in taking one acid, really ramping it up, making it a high level, and making that the only acid we use. It's better, and we did the research to show this, that you're better off using multiple acids at lower concentrations, which add up, and that is a way to get the great results without any downtime. And then you have the beta hydroxy. Okay, you have salicylic acid. Let's go on to some. You have a question there? Talk to me.
Yeah, no, so I was actually just going to tell them about my story before I was using peels. So I want to explain to you guys, I'm actually going to put up a before picture of myself from 7 years ago. And let me see if it comes up here. Oh, goodness. Okay. So that was me when I was 7 years younger. That was taken in 2013. And I wasn't really being regimented with the peels. I was using them like once a week. I wasn't consistent. I went to see Dennis. I asked him for Botox. He refused to inject me. And he told me that I was using his products the wrong way and that I wasn't using the correct skincare for me. So he put me on a regimen. Now he's stuck listening to me 24/7 because I made him give me a job. But now I'm 7 years older and I think I look a lot younger now than I did then. And you can see the lines, you can see the pigmentation. And I attribute a lot of that to peels and also oily.
And that's one of the key things I want to point out. Alpha hydroxy acids are known to break down pigmentation. So if you see on her forehead there, that's why I said, you know what, she doesn't even know about peels, and she doesn't, and I knew that we had a good chance of helping without laser. And fine lines and wrinkles, there are a lot of ingredients that help that. We're going to talk about collagen building, we're going to talk about resurfacing the skin. And that was something that we were able to do without Botox, okay? And if you do get Botox, you still want to get anti-aging, because what you want to do is you want to keep up with the aging process, and you want to prevent, and you want your skin to stay healthy, okay? I want to say one thing about beta hydroxy acids, okay? So you have your alpha hydroxy acids, which help remove that top layer. You have to use salicylic acid as well, because that does the deep work and it works to exfoliate pores, okay? So that's an important thing for complexion issues. Everyone hates large pores. Did you know that excessive sun can actually increase the look of pores later in life because you lose collagen and the pores look bigger when you do? So salicylic acid gets in there, it roto-rooters out all that stuff. And here's another point. There's the skin we know has water and oil, right? That's just the way nature is. Some things are either in the oil category or the water category. And what we know is oil and water don't mix, right? Salad dressing separates. Salicylic acid goes into the oil section of the skin. Alpha hydroxy acids go into the water section. Okay. So that's how you get the best of both worlds. And that's why I'm a firm believer in believing no one ingredient rules the highway, and you have to use a mixture, a blend. It's gentler, it's more effective, and it's really the way nature wants us to use these ingredients.
Okay, so a couple questions. Someone was asking, I just want to shoot them out before I go on to this next product. But listen, you're asking if your skin might purge. When you start using peels, your skin might purge. You just have to tough through that first 2-week period to get all of that out so that you have clear and beautiful and healthy skin going forward.
Right.
In terms of, yes, all of our products, just so you guys know, they are vegan. Okay, so we're vegan, we're cruelty free, we are paraben free, fragrance free. So the next thing I'm going to actually use is really quick, Kim, let me just answer yours. Kim, this product I'm going to talk about now is going to be great for people who are women of color but also have hyperpigmentation.
Right.
So this is a retinol peel, and I use this twice a week, and this is only one step. So you can see it's a pretty big pad. And this is great for all over as well as down your neck and your chest. And Dr. Gross, can you talk about the benefits of retinol in our wrinkle recovery peel?
Right. So this is a peel as well. Now, retinol is not an acid, so you don't need a neutralizer. You don't need that second step. But this is a stronger product, okay? So we recommend using it twice a week. The retinol is an incredible ingredient, and here's what I love about it. First, it comes from vitamin A. And whenever an ingredient comes from nature, that is a good thing. But sometimes we do a little science, and what we did when we took vitamin A, we combined it with other molecules and made retinol out of it. These are ingredients that are going to help with hyperpigmentation, and it works on the surface imperfections of skin. It really smooths the skin out. It does something called increased cell turnover. It rejuvenates the skin, okay? And that is how the skin starts to really look younger and healthier as well. Retinol has been a problem with, even though it's not like a prescription strength, some people can be really sensitive to it. So we combine it with ferulic acid. That's the key. It's an antioxidant. Ferulic acid is found in leaves, and it's the antioxidant that vegetation and green vegetables and leafy products use to prevent them from getting too brown in the sun. So it was a perfect sister to retinol to make her a little gentle.
Yep. So a couple things I want to talk about. When I first met Dennis, I was using the prescription retinol, Retin-A, and I know someone just asked about that. So Thomas, it's not that this retinol is better than Retin-A, it's that it's different. And let me explain why. When I had met Dennis, I had tried Retin-A, and it was giving me an adverse reaction because it was helping with the fine lines, but I was waking up with really tight, red, dry skin. So that's when he explained to me that using this vitamin A derivative that's encapsulated with this powerful antioxidant was still going to leave me glowing and hydrated when I woke up, and still getting the time release benefits of retinol.
Right. And here's the thing. You don't need a second step, right? I'm sure you're wondering, well, if you're such a big fan of 2 steps, why not 2? Because retinol is not an acid. It does something else. It does help cell turnover. It does do some healing, but you, again, not with this product. You're not going to have any kind of redness and flakiness and downtime, but it peels from the bottom up. Alpha hydroxy acids come from the top down and help detach. Retinol causes the skin cells to rejuvenate from the bottom up, and as you rejuvenate from the bottom up, the top layer naturally comes off. So it's a good way to build your system at home to get multiple ways to do peels. And the more ways and more diverse ways, the better.
Okay, so let's just talk about this, you guys. So retinol you always want to use at night, Gabby. So that's always at nighttime. So I use our alpha beta daily peels in the morning, and then twice a week at night, I use the peel that I just used, which is the ferulic and retinol wrinkle recovery peel. Okay, so and I just want to explain too that you can gauge how many times you want to use this, but this is going to help with deeper wrinkles and more excessive pigmentation. And I know, Terry, you're asking about pigmentation, which is going to go right into the next step that I'm going to use, which I'm actually going to use this serum as a spot treatment because I have different sun damaged spots on my face. But this is the IPL Intense Pigment Lifting Dark Spot Correcting Serum, which, do you want to talk about the claim to fame, Dennis?
Well, here's the thing. I hated hydroquinone. Okay, and I don't know if you heard of many of those. I'm reading these questions and comments here. A lot of people with hyperpigmentation, and maybe if you went to a dermatologist or you even shopped over the counter, hydroquinone was the key ingredient. And as a dermatologist, I have to tell you, I really always cringed writing that prescription, but I had no choice because there was nothing else. But at the same time, it made the skin really red and raw. It caused more pigmentation problems because lots of times when you make the skin red, the red fades, but then it creates an issue with the skin turning brown. Women of color, like we have Terry, I think it is, that's a problem because their skin, if you irritate the skin, it gets even darker.
How many women of color do we have to say we can't give laser to in the practice because of that? So
100%. Absolutely. So this is a brightening product. The key thing is pigmentation issues, and I'm talking about melasma, where you get discoloration in zones and patches. You can get the spots where acne was, the skin that looks brown because it was so inflamed. This is a great way to stop and reduce the pigmentation production and to fade it. And we did a clinical test, and this is something that we're very, very excited about. We show that it was as effective as 4% hydroquinone and no irritation. So I don't write a prescription anymore. And I got to tell you, in my experience, this product beats hydroquinone.
Okay, so listen, people are asking, they want to know, they're saying that, is it okay if the liquid turns brown? You guys, I want to show you something. This is an IPL serum that I just opened, and you can see that it's kind of clear. But I have another one next to me that's already a little darker. It's still active.
It is still active.
Yeah, I think that's
let me tell you something. Vitamin C is in here. It's natural for vitamin C to turn a darker color, to turn a little orangey. This is a clean product, okay? And I got to tell you, we had some choices to make. We could have messed around with it and try to prevent the color change. I'd rather, listen, it's a natural thing for that color change to happen. It is effective as can be. And that bottle is designed to make it stays potent and it stays fresh despite that color change. Do not worry about it. It's really something that just happens naturally to vitamin C.
Okay, so yes, and people are asking about using it on the back of your hands.
Right, and look at Nancy. That's a great story that she used it on her hands and it got lighter. If it worked on your hands, Nancy, I'm going to tell you, those people out there who have discolorations on the face, this is easier than this. Okay, so I'm glad to hear you had great results on your stubborn hand stuff, brown spots. I hear you.
And also, Ailey, can you use the peels on your chest? Absolutely. You guys, when you're doing these peel pads, there is so much product. Each pad is so saturated. There is enough to go all over your face, down your neck, across your chest, back of your hands, more than enough.
And that's why the retinol peel pad's oversized, because we want you to do that. The neck really needs attention. I mean, tech neck is a real thing. And the skin of the neck is naturally thinner. The peels on the neck will make such a difference. You don't want your face to look young and your neck to lag behind. And there's two types of issues with the neck, real quick. The lines going this way, tech neck. And then some people have some looseness, some laxity here. That's the kind that runs in families more. Both of those issues we can tackle.
So Dennis, couple things. Diana, sit tight because we're going to get to vitamin C. And I think your issue is just from using too much of the product. But since we're on the ferulic and retinol, can we actually dive right into the neck product? Because this is the next product I'm going to apply. Listen, you guys, tech neck is a real thing. I'm seeing girls that are in their 20s, in their teens that have already started to develop signs of aging because they've spent so much time looking down at their tech devices that they've had premature collagen depletion. This is my hero product. Can you talk a little bit about this?
Well, first of all, it uses retinol and it uses ferulic acid again. But there's two things different about this. First of all, it has a delivery system that makes sure it works on the skin of the neck. The skin of the neck is very different than the face. The face and the eyes are very different, okay? So yes, you need specialized products. This is a neck product that delivers skin designed to work on what we already know is thinner skin. The thin skin is really a challenge because you don't have a lot of tissue to work with. At the same time, you want to deliver it into that very confined thickness of skin, that confined layer, okay? What just happened?
Your wife just said, I have tech body instead of tech neck.
That's my girl.
You're crazy.
Okay, so let me just get back to my train of thought here. Welcome to my world, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her, she's blushing. So, okay, but I want to get to science back to really quick. This neck product, lactic acid in a different form, we found when mixed with ferulic and retinol really made such a difference. And it goes to show you what research has, the role it plays and how it plays a role in what we do. We try all these different ingredients and combinations. We send them out, we do the testing, and we learn. And then we find the results, and then we go with it and explore it and do even more work, and then we deliver it a certain way. That's the most amazing thing about this product, is that it's designed to be delivered to the neck, and it has ingredients that in combination really work on that very special type of skin that neck is all about.
Okay, so the next thing after you're dealing with the actual neck, I want to ask you guys, how many of you actually, let me know in the chat, how many of you keep water next to your bed at night? Do you keep a glass of water or a water bottle next to your bed while you sleep? I know I do because I get dehydrated during night. Well, the same thing actually happens with your skin, and your skin goes through something called transepidermal water loss. Okay, so the next product is the glass of water next to your bed for your face. You guys, this is a game changer. I'm obsessed. Dennis, I know your wife freaked out when she's on the end of this.
Right.
But this is our ferulic and retinol wrinkle recovery overnight serum. This is amazing, you guys. And like I said, it's the glass of water next to your bed for your face because it does have that niacinamide. So it's restoring your moisture barrier while you sleep, while it's releasing that retinol.
Exactly.
Talk about that.
Right. She knows her science, and I'm so proud of her. That's right. Niacinamide is really the additional ingredient that makes this product an overnight serum. I really I question, is there anything about an overnight serum that's not being done? Okay. And is there really a need for one? Well, it turns out if you look and study the biology of the skin does get dehydrated overnight. I would have thought it was the opposite, but that is not what the research documents to be true. You get more evaporation as you sleep. The other thing that happens is your skin does rejuvenate. It does have increased cell turnover. So here's what this product does. It feeds ingredients like retinol, designed to work overnight and help that rejuvenation process when you need it most. It gives the skin vitamin B3, niacinamide. Remember I said no one ingredient is going to rule the highway? This is the same way. This is an ingredient that is a fantastic ingredient to use overnight because it helps repair and regenerate the moisture barrier at night while you sleep when you need it, okay? And then the ferulic acid is an amazing antioxidant because the skin's rejuvenating and it needs an antioxidant to help it do so at night. So this is a legitimate overnight product that works to do exactly what your skin's asking for while you're sleeping.
Okay, Dennis, this chat is giving me life. Okay, so you guys all saw my before picture from when I was turning close to 30. Now I'm in my mid 30s. This is not just great for aging. This is also great if you do have some acne, scarring, discoloration. This is a great product for acne-prone skin. A couple other things. Julie, you said that you've used our retinol products, all 3 of them, for 3 weeks. Wow, what a difference. Yay. We are so happy to hear that. Please keep sharing your results. And Renee Wilson, you said, I bought everything but don't know how to use them. You stood me up for your online consultation, Renee Wilson. She had a one-on-one with me and I'm sitting there waiting. And Renee, you stood me up and you've been in every masterclass.
And Renee, tell them how to layer. And before you do that, let me tell you, yes, we're going to talk about layering in a second. Humidifiers, you know what? The data isn't clear. I'll be honest with you. It probably makes a difference, but I can tell you, I've seen over 100,000 patients, and a lot of people ask me, I say, why not try it? Lots of times people say it helps, and lots of times people still have dry skin and need a moisturizer or need to work with niacinamide at night while they sleep to help repair their moisture barrier. It can't hurt, try it, but if it doesn't, you still need a moisturizer in either way.
Yep. So speaking of moisturizer, the next product that I would apply after the serum is also part of the retinol collection. So one thing that I love about Dennis is he makes it very easy. All of his products that look like sunshine or clear blue skies are in the morning. And then at nighttime, it's all the ones that look like night, which I love because it makes it very easy to know when I'm using them and how to use them. But Ava said she uses a humidifier. It only helps her sinuses, not her skin. Yes,
I agree with that.
But what will help your skin is a steamer. But that's something on a different night. But I'm going to use the moisturizer now. So can you talk a little bit about why you would need a moisturizer too?
Okay. So the first thing to understand is, well, what is a serum and what is a moisturizer, right? We use these words and what are they? A serum is a targeted treatment, right? It is like no bells and whistles, powerful delivery of an ingredient to give your skin whatever the intended purpose of that serum. So the retinol serum, fine lines and wrinkles, crepiness, hyperpigmentation, smooth texture, and then we can use it as an overnight ingredient as well. The cream is the moisturizer, gives you moisture back, okay? And that is what it's intended to do. But what I figured was, why not give your skin just some retinol and some ferulic? If you want some benefits that you know retinol and ferulic give your skin a moisturizer that helps you with pigmentation, gives your skin some smoothness, and gives your skin a sensational moisturizing effect, because the moisturizing ingredients are a completely different category of ingredients. That's a product that has all of it in there. So we have moisturizer with vitamin C. We have moisturizer with hyaluronic acid. And so pick your problem, your concern, then pick your moisturizer to get a little bit more benefit from your moisturizer.
Okay, so a couple questions coming in. People want to know how effective these products are for women in their 70s. Let me tell you, my mom is in her 70s and she had never taken care of her skin. I actually need to probably get her before and after picture up here because it's ridiculous. I always have so many patients that come into the practice and they say, oh, I'm in my 60s, I'm in my 70s. Is it too late? It is not too late to repair your own collagen production, okay, and to actually treat your skin. It's never too late to actually make a difference. Okay.
Layering, we got to talk layering real quick.
I know. Okay? So layering, thinnest to thickest, I use the IPL first, then I did my serum, then I did my moisturizer. I want to get to eyes, though, because we still haven't even touched on morning with vitamin C. So let's talk a little bit about, I'm going to use these 2 eye products. So our ferulic and retinol eye serum. As you age, this area on the skin starts to lose elasticity and it starts to change. This is amazing because this is a retinol that was actually developed specifically to put on your eyelid to firm this. You guys, you don't ever want to put a product on your eyelid that isn't formulated specifically for that skin. So Dennis, take it away.
Okay. So in my practice, my practice we call the living lab. I see patients, I listen to them, I help them navigate through the world of skincare. There is no laser for the lids. There's only surgery, okay? And the lids get really thin. It's a huge problem. It's called hooding. And so I figured, let's create a product that has a delivery system that really works on the thin layer of skin, called the eyelid, and also make retinol gentle enough to work on the eyelid. So this is what this product does. It's super clean drying, okay? That's the way it's delivered. I want it in to the skin and not on the surface, because that's part of how retinol irritates. It also, I know ladies like Renee who want to use it in the morning, tighten up their lids and then put makeup on. It's the right consistency so you can layer your makeup right over it, and your skin all day long looks firmer, okay? So that crepiness is improved. And then, of course, you go through here for what? Dark circles. Because what does retinol do? Disintegrates pigment, right? So this is how it all comes together, and these products have these benefits. Just know what you're looking for, and then you know how to pursue and get the results.
Okay, Ileana, this product, the Ferulic and Retinol Eye Serum, is one that you can use AM and PM. All the other Ferulic and Retinol ones you want to use at just nighttime, but this is okay to use in the morning as well. So the next product that I'm going to talk about is the Ferulic and Retinol Eye Cream. And what this really helps combat is deeper crow's feet, as well as I use it in between my brows. It's a super moisturizing night eye cream. I absolutely love it. And again, it's in that same category with that retinol and that ferulic acid. So
Right.
It's not going to go on your lids, you guys.
Right. And this is a hydrating product, right, that also gives you the benefits of retinol and ferulic for those fine lines and wrinkles and for the 11s. And this is something that you really have to, if this is your problem, then you have to know what ingredients to look for. So that's a great way to go. Okay, we have other eye products that will do other things. We're going to talk about that. But this is something great. Fine lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, retinol.
Okay, so let me see, I'm just answering a question right here. Okay, so let's walk in. Now that we finished all of our ferulic and retinol, that's my nighttime regimen, you guys. And we're actually going to post a handout that actually shows the steps that I did tonight. But I also want to go into our daytime products, which are our vitamin C line. So, Dr. Gross, let's talk a little bit about the benefits of vitamin C for the skin.
Right. Vitamin C helps your skin build and produce more of its own natural collagen production. That's what it does. Collagen is a structural protein in skin that makes skin thick, makes skin firm. It's what you lose when you get deeper lines and wrinkles, when you get those grooves, when you get the laxity, when you need some firming, you need collagen. It's a myth to think you can drink collagen in a powder or a liquid and make it get to your skin and give you back that fiber. You cannot. Don't even bother. It really is just a crazy thing to think it might be true. And so instead, you need to use ingredients that stimulate your skin's own natural collagen production. It's the only way it works. And that's what vitamin C does. There are certain things about vitamin C that we did in this product, though, that I will tell you is delivered in such an incredible way to make it super effective. And we combine it with other ingredients to make it work even better. As we talk about Renee's favorite wine, of course, that's the next topic.
Oh my gosh, is that what I just clicked?
No, let's answer the question.
I was trying to run the poll that says, who put that on there?
Renee, no. It's a timely question. This is a really timely question too. What's my favorite hobby?
Wait. I'm finding all these things in the poll. Okay. All right.
Okay, so what's your favorite line and what's my favorite hobby?
Okay. My favorite wine is Pinot Grigio. 42% got that right. And just so you guys know, Dennis used to be a drummer. Well, still is. Loves to drum. Huge fan of Rolling Stones. In case anyone's wondering, that's kind of his go-to. A lot of people picked rock climbing, Dennis.
Really?
36% thought you were a rock climber.
You look at me, you can tell me the rugged outdoor type. I mean, look at the shirt. I'm a city boy, guys. No, I mean, drumming. I love the rocks, Can you, there you go. That's a good question.
Okay, can you, and this is more relevant to what we're talking about right now, which is vitamin C. How many of you want to know I hear so many times from patients and clients that they're not supposed to use vitamin C in the daytime.
Yeah.
Can you bust that myth?
Very simple. Look, vitamin C is a natural occurring ingredient. It is brilliant, okay? In fact, I will argue that it's a smart thing to use it during the day because one of the most powerful things that vitamin C does is it's an antioxidant, which means it kills free radicals.
Goodbye, free radicals.
When are you most exposed to free radicals? When you're in the sun. That's when you need it most. I love vitamin C in the morning. Wear sunscreen, but give your skin that extra protection that it needs in order to combat free radicals. It also builds collagen. How brilliant is this ingredient? What a gift from nature. It also, okay.
Oh, wait, I don't know why the polls are not clicking the right ones. I'm trying to ask them, how does a wrinkle form? But I keep trying to hit start polling and it does. Oh, here we go. Okay. That's the question I'm trying to get in. Since we're talking about vitamin C, I want to know how many of you guys know how an actual wrinkle forms. If it's too much melanin, a blocked pore, over circulation, or loss of collagen. It looks that like 100%. These are all smart peeps.
Right. So vitamin C does all these things. It is a multitasking ingredient. And let me tell you something that's really important. First of all, that IPL serum, there are two different types of acne scars, okay? Hear this is really important. There are the type that go down and look like craters because the skin lost collagen. And then there's a type that leaves brown discoloration from where the acne used to be, okay? If you have the indentation, the scarring like this, that type of scar, you lost collagen, you need vitamin C, okay? If instead you have the brown discoloration, IPL serum, it also has some vitamin C in it, but it has other ingredients that blocks the excess pigment production 5 different ways. And it's something that's so important to understand that lots of problems that people have, there's multiple reasons for it. And you got to use ingredients that target every step of the way. IPL serum is a game changer for the hyperpigmentation because it works to prevent new pigment, dissolves what you have, and it does all these steps literally in between that tackles hyperpigmentation, and it works as good, if not better, than hydroquinone.
Okay, so a couple things I want to talk about is we've got a C plus collagen serum, a C plus collagen deep cream, and a C plus collagen eye cream. Okay, one important thing that I want to point out, you guys, as he said, this C plus collagen serum is great for people that are dealing with the post-acneic indentation scarring. However, this serum and cream is not fantastic for active acne. Okay, so you would actually stick more to our oil-free range, which we can talk about later, but I just want to point that out. This is really about understanding your scarring, okay?
I got to answer a question. Great question. What about if I use that IPL serum to brighten and help get rid of the pigmentation if I get it on my normal skin? Here's the great thing about vitamin C. It works on the overproduction. The cells that are overproducing, it selectively works on them. The cells that are working normally, it's not going to cause those skin cells to be lighter. So it knows where to go and when to stop. Brilliant ingredient.
Okay. And the other thing that I want to talk about with vitamin C is I want to talk about the delivery system in this product. Okay. Because you guys, in these one-on-one consultations that I've been meeting people from all over the world, I keep hearing like, look, I go into Sephora or I go into Nordstrom and it's overwhelming. There's just so much to choose from.
Right.
So what is the difference between this vitamin C than the 80 other vitamin Cs that are on the shelf? Let me tell you, okay, I'm going to field this one, Dennis, and you can tell me if I get it right. So the delivery system, that is what makes this vitamin C so unique. So Dr. Gross basically he patented and he has a proprietary complex called the energy complex, which is basically 4 ingredients: CoQ10, niacinamide, superoxide dismutase, and carnitine. And basically, what it does, you need to think of your skin cell like a cell phone. When you're 19 years old, that mitochondria, which is your battery, is at 100%. It's keeping everything bright and firm and tight. But as you age, that battery goes from 100% to 92%, 78%, to 67%. So that energy complex that I was just talking about is the cell phone charger for your skin. So it revs it back up to be able to accept the vitamin C and to work the way that it did when you were younger, which is why these products are so effective.
100%. And this is what people see when they come in and they said, my skin looks tired. There is this thing. Your skin does look, especially nowadays with the crisis we're in, there is certain things that we need to do to rejuvenate. Renee I couldn't have done a better description of it. That is something that we did a lot of research. I have an incredible research team that I work with. The research that went into it, the number of weeks and hours and years to find that complex that turns on the skin and makes that energy complex work has really made a big difference.
Okay, wait, I just have to shout out Renee Wilson. I was just teasing you about standing me up. We'll reschedule your appointment. Don't worry. We'll figure out how to use the Zoom, girlfriend. Listen, I'm learning about this tech stuff too.
Melissa's question. Look at Melissa's question.
Okay, would you combine a vitamin C? Absolutely, Melissa. But like I said, we would do vitamin C in the morning and you do your retinol at nighttime. Okay, but I do want to talk about what this eye cream is used for. This C plus collagen eye cream is amazing if you're seeing darkness or a depletion in collagen, which is indentation, right?
That sunken look. That's the way people describe it. You know, I listen to the way people talk in my practice, and I learn that's what they mean. There's that sunken look. And the reason it's so important to know whether or not your skin is really thin, it's lying right over the bone, you need to stimulate what? More collagen. And that's sometimes the reason you get that dark circle, because the skin is really thin and you're starting to see veins underneath. These veins are darker. So you need to firm it up and you need vitamin C. Then again, some people just have nice, thick, healthy skin, but they have pigmentation. They have brown, dark circles. Retinol, see? So know what you need, look in the mirror, figure it out. It's not hard. You can be a dermatologist. That's why we're doing master classes. Demystify all this stuff, and then pick the right ingredient, and then understand the delivery system that we use for these ingredients also makes it work for that targeted problem.
Wait, everyone's going to be so mad. I was supposed to give out a discount code at the beginning of this. I am so sorry. I completely forgot about it. People are saying, is there a discount code? Yes, there is a code for 20% off tonight. Hang on one second. I'm going to find out what it is. I will post it, but you can use a code for attending this masterclass that will work for exactly 24 hours, and then it expires, and it is for 20%. Give me 2 seconds. Dennis, keep going. I'm going to find the code.
Okay. So what do you want to talk about? Let me see.
Oh, wait, I got it. Oh, here it is. It's 56 Peel 20. 56 Peel 20. Now you can use that for 20% off of anything and everything on our site. So
congratulations. That's great.
Okay. So people are asking about eye creams.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about best eye creams for 30s. Okay.
Wait, really quick. Gabby, it does go Peel's IPL Serum Vitamin C. Okay. So eye creams for 30s. I think, Dennis, because we only have 9 minutes later, are we going to show a recap of some? Are we going to have like a list of things that we talked about, a handout? I sent out a handout of everything that was used tonight. So they'll be able to actually click and see it. But in terms of eye creams, we have a bunch of different ones for different concerns. So I think that it's not so much about your age, it's about what you're seeing on your skin and the problem you're having. So the 3 eye products that we talked about tonight, we talked about the eye serum, which is going to firm that upper lid, right? Then we talked about the retinol eye cream to be used at night, which really helps with deeper crow's feet and in between. And we also discussed the vitamin C and collagen, which is great for darkness. And what else?
Sunken look, right? Loss of collagen and dark circles because the skin is thinning out through here, okay? So that's how you choose which ones you need. And that's something that it depends on what your problem is. We figured it out. Just have to know which one to go for.
Okay, so somebody did ask about puffiness. That's a totally different eye product.
Right.
I would say that is the SOS eye cream, and that would deal more with puffiness. Okay, so really quick, Lindsay, if you're on here, people are asking about where is the handout. I thought I shared it, but let me see if I can preview it up on the screen. Can you guys see that?
No.
No. Okay. I shared it. So it should be up on the top bar. But if you guys are having trouble getting it, we will make sure to send it out again.
And this is going to live on our Instagram for 24 hours for people who want to watch it again or to share this. Is that right, Renee?
Yeah. Yes. So not on our Instagram, but people will actually, everyone who logged into this will get it again. So they'll get to watch it, and it'll also live on our YouTube. Oh wait, who just put up my before picture? Take that down, Lindsay. I'm removing that.
Doesn't look like that anymore. Go
I
away.
don't want that. Oh, Michelle did that. Michelle, stop playing around.
It's there. It's under handouts. Hey, it's under handouts, folks.
Yep.
It's under the handouts tab.
Yep. So it's in the right.
Oh, I see it.
Upper right corner.
Okay. Good.
So
okay.
Let's just go over what we talked about really quickly tonight. So we did a deep dive into peels. Okay. So we talked about the 3 different types of alpha beta peel, which is the ultra gentle, the universal for normal combination. Now, again, this is for people with rosacea or who are pregnant or super sensitive. And then this is for people that are normal to combination. And this is for extra if you're breaking out really large pores or you're dealing with a lot of pigmentation. Tonight, I used the retinol recovery peel, which is great to use 2 to 3 times a week all over your neck and chest. And I used our entire retinol line tonight for nighttime, which is, I'm not a good Vanna White. Okay. I'm like, here you go. Here you go.
They're the brown ones. The ones that retinol for Rick at night.
Okay. And then, oh my goodness, there are so many questions. You guys, please keep these coming. LED, when do you use it? You want to use LED on clean, dry skin. Okay. Before you apply any topical products. Somebody wants to know if they can still use the Spectralite if they are using Latisse. Absolutely. FDA cleared and approved. Okay. These are medical devices, both of them. Okay. Someone wants to know about a class for our LED. Guys, we have seen all your questions. We want to answer as much as we can. We're going to be doing these master classes now every Wednesday and Saturday. So this Saturday at 1 p.m. EST, we're going to be talking all about acne, okay, all about breakouts, all about pores. And then at 5 p.m., we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of at-home skincare, taking care of your skin when you can't get to your esthetician. So we'll definitely be talking more about LED and steaming during that time. Okay, DG, is there anything that you want to add before we jump off?
No, I think we did a lot tonight, and I'm very happy. I think that I'm looking at the questions here. I think that we have gotten some really good stuff. I want to touch on the puffiness for a second. And I just want to talk about why people get puffy. And it's a big issue now, especially in the crisis we're in. And because right now, I got to tell you, stress does cause puffiness. And that's an interesting thing because when you're under stress, it really causes hormonal changes and it really affects your sleep. It makes any issues, like if you have the same amount you might of alcohol, a glass of wine, you might have had no puffiness. All of a sudden now you get puffy. That stress eye serum is an amazing superfood, niacinamide, and adaptogen product for puffiness.
The stress eye cream. So let me just hold it up again, just so you guys can see that. This is what he's talking about.
Right. It's not on the list, but it is an incredible ingredient and treatment for puffiness. That's the royal blue color.
Yeah. And the code is for 24 hours. And again, it is 56. I forget what it was.
56 Peel 20.
56 PL20. That's what it is. So you guys can use that for 24 hours. And I want you to know that our next class will be on Saturday. Again, it'll be about acne, and then it'll be about the do's and don'ts of at-home skincare. And from now on, you guys, you don't need to look for our master classes. You can sign up on Instagram anytime. We will be emailing them to you, but also they're going to be consistent now. Every Wednesday and every Saturday, if you want to log in, you're stuck seeing our two faces. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. And we hope that we see you all on Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, Dennis.
See you soon. And keep those questions coming, okay? We want to answer your questions. I love teaching. Let me know what you want. What you want. We'll talk about whatever you want. Just let us know.
Okay. Listen, go have your sake. Call you later.
See you then. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
People are obsessed with the bunny ears, by the way.
They're perfect on a full moon, especially. You can go out there.